Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So it's September and September means it's time to go back to school. So today I'll be teaching you how to Dutch braid. My little model, who is also coincidentally Dutch, will be assisting me. Step 1. Apply your detangler, or you can use water if you like. Only in small amounts though, because it can be damaging to brush your hair when it's wet. Next step is to brush the hair. What you want to do is always start from the bottom and continue towards the roots afterwards. This will make detangling much more easier and less painful. Next step is to section the hair. Once you complete the partition, what you want to do is to brush the section once more to make sure that it's tangle free. This is important, especially if you have fine hair. Step 4. Part the section further into 3 equal strands. Once you have your 3 strands, what you want to do is grab the outer strand and put it underneath the middle strand. And then you do the exact same thing with the opposite outer strand, just put it underneath the middle strand. So essentially you're just braiding the other way around. Now that you have your spine of the braid, you simply add some loose hair to the outer section and you put it underneath the middle strand. You do the same on the other side. Grab some loose hair and you put it underneath the middle strand. You can also think of it as putting the middle strand over the outer strand. As you can see, my current model has hiccups and a beard. One thing you need to keep track of is your grip. The tighter you pull, the tighter the braid will be. You might think that you are exactly doing the same thing as a normal braid, and how is it going to be different if I simply change the way I rotate the hair? But the thing is, what you're essentially doing is making the braid itself pop out of the hair. So this is exactly the opposite of a French braid. Essentially, this is what a Dutch braid looks like once it's done. I quickly want to show you a French braid as well. Now, this is not a tutorial on how to French braid, but I just want you to understand what is the difference in terms of looks between the Dutch braid and the French braid. As you can see, in the French braid, the braid is hidden, whereas in the Dutch braid, the first thing that you see is the braid. Okay, so now I want to show you how to get creative with a Dutch braid. I'm adding some hair rings to make the look a bit more interesting. This also would make your braiding process easier, as it becomes quite easy to section the hair and keep them separate from one another. And I'm grabbing all the sections and doing the exact same thing, placing the loose hair on the outer side and then braiding it underneath the middle part. If you're braiding your own hair, you're quite busy probably, but if you're braiding someone else's hair, it might be nice to give them a book, because I guess it can get quite boring waiting for someone to do your hair. Luckily I had a very patient model. This is the result. Now I prefer the messier look, so I'm going to see what I can do. You can get really creative with Dutch braids or even French braids. And just get creative, see what works for you. You can also decide to do different kinds of braids and combine them. I think I messed up the top part a bit, but it's okay for the look that I had in mind. So you can also braid 2 different braids and combine them. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.